Hey, it's Kog here, and I could actually talk for a while for this. I knew I would. Let's see. Now this not a figure review or whatnot, or any customs or whatnot. This is like the other video time when I'll get into more elaborate information. Since the other video was more about the breakup beast battle info like I wanted. I'm fine with the other video right there, and then you have the first beast battle. You know, you get the information or whatnot. But you know, we're not gonna go over that. We're gonna go over the main construct stuff that I want to bring up. All right. Let's see. I am gonna try to get. I was still getting all sixes, but I might just at least get one egg from the aliens. Just get like one egg from each wave. Compared to the new stuff. But I'll come up with Xeno ideas later or whatnot. But yeah, that's one thing that's out. But I already told y'all that. But I do got the better colors now. Okay, so. Okay, so in the alien Mecha Stress alien eggs, which I don't have it, or else I would have reviewed it by now. But I am planning to get me at least one egg. You already know that it's two Xenos an egg or whatnot. But I know the proper colors now. So red is red. Red goes with dark gray. Copper goes with normal gray, and it's green with white, which is the glow in the dark. Or it's more of a yellow white. So like it's pale, but it's more of a white. This is an ugly white and whatnot. So we're not getting no black. So there's not a black Xeno in the way, but it makes sense because we already have light Xeno. They could though. So you really can barely You have to legit have the Xenos side by side to tell the difference between the gray and dark gray. Even though what they could have did, they could have had copper with or brown, whatever color you want to call it. It's like a bronze color. Okay, so it's not orange. It's actually like a brown color. They could have went with the blue tinted xenomorph with the bronze one, the copper the brown one, and whatnot. But yeah, I will be getting that, and it was pretty neat for the most part, from what I've seen. What else? You already know about the Predator line and whatnot. This is really gonna be more about Breakout Beast. Look, I'm gonna say some stuff about Crystal Creatures. Don't worry. And or whatnot. And I'm gonna give some idea. And this is gonna be like what things we can see in the future. Okay. So I'm gonna stuff we can or not. Oh yeah, we got the new God War figure that's coming out for Man Constructs. Anyway, I'll go with theories for the Xenos afterward during this. Let's see. Y'all already know Series 4 is out. And Series 2 for Crystal Creatures. Series 4 for Breakout Beast is out. And Series 2 for Crystal Creatures is out. And it looks like it got glitter packets with them. So, yeah. Now, what else? Oh, yeah. I have gotten no new information about Beast Slayer. Not new. But I do got some new information about another Breakout Beast thing. Now, at first, I was like, it's not what the creatures is that threw me off. I actually like the fact what the creatures is. Because I was already trying to see about that in the wave. But at first, I want to say I feel like this Breakout Beast thing. I feel like it's the same time as a shout that it's them bringing back the plasma hatchers, but this time actually good. So it's not and don't worry, no, it's not like plasma hatchers. And the few of y'all, there's probably a few of y'all don't even know what plasma hatchers is. So most of y'all don't know plasma hatchers. Plasma hatchers was a failed Mega Blocks line that they tried to do. Plasma hatchers, what they did, they had like a sea creature, a bat, some other type of like amphibious like monster, and they had them like in these cocoon eggs, right? These sea cocoon eggs, like coral eggs. And what you would do, like it was a solid figure. It was a solid figure or whatnot. So you couldn't do them knobs like you do with the plasma dragons, all that. And you would put them in the cocoon egg. You get this little coral key. You twist it out. You open it, and the thing would just launch out and hatch. That was the whole gimmick. They didn't. And the key went to the thing, and it also activated and you also tested the toy itself to do it. But besides the hacking thing, you couldn't really play with having, so you couldn't open a jaw to bite. You couldn't use the tentacles to fight. You know, it was kind of useless having against plasma dragons, which is why that line failed. Only four, but that failed, and no one really knows about that. At least the other failed lines people know about. Cause some people can tell you about plasma tech. Plasma creeps technically failed, but a lot of people know what plasma creeps was, because that one wave was pretty good. And I don't think the Morphin plasma creeps failed. The people not getting it. I think the fact that what other creatures would you would have thrown off that would have been different than last. Because as you can tell, plasma creeps, unlike plasma dragons, when each dragon had like a name or whatnot. Heck, the plasma dinosaurs had names, even though they only had one wave. The creeps, it was just their species name is looking like, what we gonna do now? You can't just be like, oh, here's a alien or something like that. So that's probably why that line actually failed. Like why they actually stopped that line. So that probably wasn't even a fail. That's just because they couldn't do nothing else, really. Same thing with plasma dinosaurs, because you know they would going straight up dinosaurs, and they couldn't just do random repaints when they had like certain models the same already. That's why they're able to bring back this plasma dinos in Breakout Beast. Which, yeah, okay, so Bellfire is a phoenix because technically these are bird heads that they have in the figures and not eagle heads. Because a phoenix is actually his head is actually more based off like the type of hummingbird. I forgot the sunbird, I think it is, or whatnot. So yeah, Bellfire is the phoenix and whatnot. But you know, like the dinosaurs, you know, they're hitting back to that. So the team name will be dinosaurs, which sounds cooler. But you know, at the end of the day, you will still call the individual a lizard, like how Neoslice is a dragon lizard hybrid. Trilobite can't be a basilisk. You know what I'm saying? If any of them is a basilisk, it had to be Tempest. He just doesn't have gimmicks. He's some type of land reptile. I'll give you that though. And T-Rex, well, he's not a T-Rex that breathes fire. He's more of between a Ceratosaurus that can breathe fire or an Albertosaurus. To be honest, the hands more to have a Ceratosaurus and an Allosaurus versus T-Rex. Anyway, so that's why I was looking at the images and whatnot. Like I wasn't liking it, but when I saw that they're actually figures or whatnot, and not what I thought was happening, I was like, oh, I'll get these. So far, it's like 6 to collect of these, and they come in little boxes, kind of similar like how the Fusion Beasts were. And it's individual boxes too, cause it's like it says 6 to collect. These Breakout Beasts or whatnot, and here's the drift about them. So you're able to put their bodies are built to where you put slime in them, and then you squeeze the translucent part of their body, and they spit slime out. So just this gimmick where like you can have your toy come, you have the beast come in, and you have like spit out slime. It looks like they're doing now. Some people already say bug-like creatures or whatnot. I don't think they're bugs because one be seeing the other head. I think they're more of sea creatures. And so it's like an octopus head, like a tentacle like head instead of like a bug head. But yeah, we got tentacles and whatnot, and they have the wings that Tilefire has in the back. They like how the Swarm Dragons have their wings. They had that, but I'm looking at the sailing. It's still about the same size as this. They're all about the same size like what Ironclaw is. You know, they might have like slightly smaller arms or whatnot. They do not have no stands at all. To my knowledge, they have no stands at all. They have their feet are completely solid, like how like the small Swarm Dragons were, like how the old dragons were, the ones that didn't have knobs, how the clean feet. That's how their feet is. So you can't peg them on nothing. You know, it's full on solid limbs. You do when you open the box during the slime packet, and yes, they are disassembled, so you gotta put it together. And unlike what I was worried about, it is more like the Breakout Beast, so you can still move the tentacle, arm, foot in the rotation to attack. You can still move the leg. I think you can still move the tail like that. I think the tail is more like that, like Swarm Dragon and whatnot. I'm not sure. And then There's no ball jointed head though, because the body is different. Because like besides the single wing part and the trim part that comes in, because you put the slime like in the stomach and you put the top on. So the head is not ball jointed. It's like you swivel it on. I don't know. Are you able? Or you peg it in? I don't know. Does that mean it has like swivel rotation? I'm not sure. But it has they all have holes in their mouths or whatnot, or they have hollow heads. So that's how you squeeze the slime out their mouths to have it spit at you. More like ooze out versus spit out, but or whatnot. But yeah, they about to have the same play value of the average breakout beast. You're just not getting them in the egg, getting them in the box. It's 6 to collect. Though I don't know what else they call them because the box itself legit just said breakout beast and the logo it wasn't mega construx, it was mega. So this comes straight more from mega brands, I guess. Which I don't, is still part of mega constructs. I guess they're just using the mega part because man constructs always has a little Lego brick and this is more of a solid slime figure portion. And whatnot. There's only 3 images. You can go look it up. There's only like 3 images. It's better for you to just look up Breakout B Series 4. No. Go to Twitter and look at the last news for the Mega Constructs. That's what you gotta do. But it's 6 of the beast. One is some type of dragon sea creature, I want to say, because like it has like the standard 4 legs, wings, and then it has like the sea creature face. So I don't know what it is. You have this this complete tentacle monster, and there's only 2 head modes, and I think it's like 3 body modes or 2 body modes. So so different beasts are sharing the body. You know what I'm saying? So they work the same way. 3 flies, 3 don't. This is like white little blind looking thing. I want to say that they're Cecilias is what I want to say, because like the tentacles and all that. I want to say they're Cecilias, and which would work for both of them because they have 2 different head modes and they both of them Cecilias. That works. That would work. Also they do. It looks like it looks like when you get individual figures of them, they do not have names, so they're not important like how you get Iron Claw. It's like you get the White Wolf as Iron Claw, and that's who it is. No. You get the thing, and they have like a little code number on it. Now I didn't see the whole paper for the putting them together when they were putting together one of the purple one, so they might have a name, but it looks like they don't because I saw the part where it showed the other ones to collect in the little pamphlet. It didn't. They didn't have names. They had numbers, which works out. Which also made me think of them. Mega Construction have many like series where they have games, like how they have like Hero Factor as a show figure and then as a game. I was thinking about they do Breakout Beast as like a game. And whatnot, and you make your own custom beast, give it a name, and you go over here got fight. You choose your slime colors, and you build a part using parts that exist in the series, in all the series line, and then you put them. You put them together. You have them fight like the canon creatures that was already out. You have to fight them, overcome them, to be like the strongest beast or whatever. Maybe make fusions, and then like you're able to call upon these. Well, I'm gonna dub them Breakout Beast Squeezers or Slime Squeezers or Slime Eruptors or something like that. I don't know. Push Breakout Beasts is what I'm calling. The push Breakout Beasts, and you get something like a bunch of them. And they're weaker, but there's like in drones to help you fight with slime color. They 2 of them look like they're using the red slime from Series 4. But yeah, it's 6 of them, and no, it's not the Beast Lair. Like I said, the Beast Lair is going to actually have a giant egg involved with skulls, and it's 5 beasts, and one's going to be larger than the other 4. Well, this one's actually 6 whole figures. Also, I was thinking if they did make a game, make construction. If you're listening, if y'all make a game, the top winners who have like making good design or whatnot of the figure, and they have like good high points they use the beast design for one of their waves later on. So like let's say we have like someone like uses the dragon body but has like ironclad head on it, has the hoof back feet, and then have like dragon wings, it has some other parts, and then you get a high score. That design will be used to get canon in the figure you can get. Or you can get your own custom figure from them if you win. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna make it again, but I'm just saying stuff they could do. But yeah, and also, like I said, since they squeezed the slime, seeing how they made the body, you put the slime inside the beast, so the beast is the containment. Instead of egg holding the slime, the beast holds it, and so I guess you would like have it attack something, slime it over, and then beat it up, and then you would have the thing eat the slime, I guess, or you would just open the portion that holds the slime, and you put the slime back in. But like I said, it's still this size or whatnot, so you can still switch the piece. You can probably still mix and match, but it doesn't look like there's gonna be any fusions in there though. It doesn't look like you can fuse them, cause it looked like you can only switch like out tentacles, limbs or whatnot. But it's not like you can make a bigger and badder one. Cause like I said, it's not a whole socket in this one. Like I said, go to Twitter or something else, and y'all see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I don't know what this new line is. I don't know if it's gonna be successful. I mean, I think I'm gonna try to get some of these. They look interesting enough for me to get, and then this allows us to have more pieces for the other series. You know what I'm saying? Which allows us to get a sea creature. All right, but yeah, I want to talk about this new breakout beast thing. Now I guess I can go to theories, to hypothesis, and whatnot. Okay, so back to the Xenos. Let's say they do the series 2 for these aliens. So I'm thinking they do the 9 eggs like they do like the breakout beast or whatnot, or maybe they do 3 eggs each time. I'm not sure. Because, y'all notice how the wave 1, the series 1 of each line with eggs is normally smaller than the next wave. So, I'm saying that. Now, I'm not saying this means like 18 individual Xenos or 9 Xenos. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we get 9 eggs for things. So, like, we can, and I would be a little mad if we just kept doing like random colorations, canon and non-canon colorations for the aliens, because that's just gonna get old kind of fast. Now, sure, the Xenos could just be for like army building purposes, but seeing how I seen the prototype queen for the Xenos, and they better continue working on that, because I'm not putting most of my money on that unless it looks good. It's gonna happen, but like, have I seen in comparison the eggs? The Xeno eggs are actually more close in size to the Game of Thrones eggs than the Breakout Beast. Like, the bottom is nearly identical to the Breakout Beast, but the top of the egg is more thinner, like the Game of Thrones eggs. Anyway, what I'm thinking is, like, we get more into the alien line. So, like, you say we have 1 egg, and it has, like, 2. It's like, if it's, like, the small Xeno, you have the 2 Xenos. There's, like, maybe one's a battle damage variation to the other. Or, we get, like, a Luker alien. So, that's a different head sculpt. And then, like, we get a Spitter alien, another different head sculpt. And we get and a different tail sculpt. Tail sculpt, too. Tail sculpt. And then, they get their little egg, and then we get another egg, and it's like, Raven alien. If y'all don't know Alien Call Marines, y'all have no idea what the blank I'm talking about. Yeah, Raven alien. Raven alien was a pretty big alien, good size, and comparing the Xeno to like Iron Claw, this would be the size difference between Raven alien and the standard Xeno. So Raven alien would have his own egg. So he'll be by himself since he's a larger figure. Because he says Breakout Beast, and they will still out. I think they will still give articulation, kind of like how the Covenant Hunter is. Because the Covenant Hunter is the same size as Breakout Beast, but he has articulation. And so so like larger Xenos, they get their own egg. The smaller Xenos is 2 Xeno per egg. You know what I'm saying? So like we have 4 eggs that's like mini Xenos. Doing colorations, body damage, altercation, species, counterparts, or whatnot, and then you get the large Xenos. Like another example, we can have the Aqua Xeno in there with I don't know, because at that point they can just do repaints a lot at that point. Or like we have You see, we have like a boiler alien with a like a runner alien or something. Like a runner Xeno in one egg. And then next we get a crusher alien again, alien con marines. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't help you, which will be roughly the same size as the breakout beast too. So they'll get his own egg. A Praetorian. Now that, to me, the Praetorian is always different in scale, because some of them could only be like about, the Xeno comes up to his shoulder, a little lower, or they do it where it's like to the size of like the breakout beast. You know what I'm saying? So Praetorians is like, the scale is always different for them. So if they would do a Praetorian, unless they did a head crest, I would think Praetorian would get his own eggs, because they'll use the larger variation. Let's see. Oh yeah, we said we get Chrysalis Alien, it'll get his own egg, because let me tell y'all. Now Nika does a good job with his figures. I'm not gonna. It does a good job with figures. But here's the thing. We already know the Red Queen Mother, one, is technically not accurate size. One thing, I don't know, they vary in sizes between Queen Mothers, but she's supposed to be like way bigger than Queen though. But two, she doesn't even have arms, she has tentacles. And the Red Queen, and we don't even have a Black Queen for her to fight. We just using the Blue Queen. So, you already know they can't. You already know they can't just accurately put everything in the way they're supposed to be, like how they would make Raven Alien. I don't know. I think Raven Alien is doable for NECA. But like, Queen Mother's like larger. But Chrysalis Alien and Razor Claw and what else? And Scorpion Alien. They are not around the standard size for a Xeno. They are larger. They're about the size of a queen. Well, Chrysalis size of at least about like a large Praetorian. Scorpion is supposed to be the size of a queen. So if we would get a Scorpion Alien, it would get his own egg, because it would be larger. Which really all they would do is pretty much upscale this. Really, to me, in my eyes. They'll probably do they'll probably do a different remolding. And that's nothing. I feel like some of the Xenos can get like a little tiny thing and pick, and so they can be able to have like a tongue come out of their mouths. Or maybe if we get the larger Xenos, we have the inner jaw action. Like, maybe like we get like with like a large Xeno, when they open their mouth, and then instead of like the tube right here, we get like an inner jaw. So they sculpt it like an inner jaw. Or we just put an inner jaw inside the tube. And whatnot, but like I said, like the standard Xenos, you get two of them, and like the smaller Xenos, the larger Xenos, you get like it'd be one an egg, and and you just be like, okay, I want to collect the two ones, or you get like the larger ones, That's something I hope they do, and you know what, they capable of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about the AVP, if we're gonna get. I feel like we can get AVP Xenos, but I feel like we have to wait for the AVP Predators though. What else? I guess I can stop talking about the Xenos, go about the Breakout Beast. Alright, so like I said, I already told you about the slime squeezer things. Y'all can look up those images. There's only like 3 images out. I don't know when they're gonna be technically released. And the fact that we got images of these before the Beast Lair or whatever, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see them before the Beast Lair. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess this also gives extra parts we can view in the Beast Lair. So what we're gonna go for this one is what we could possibly see in series 5, and I'm not gonna really elaborate too much on series 5. The next exclusive, and here's a little Beast Lair. So for series 5 for Breakout Beast or whatnot. On one end, I feel like at this point now, with the fact that they introduced this, I'm gonna say Cecilia or Sea Monster esque heads, that the new beast that we will get in Series 5, cause each series is a new creature and head on to add to the team. You know what I'm saying? Would be that of a sea creature or a bug. You know what I'm saying? Which would be pretty neat. We have like little large bugs or whatnot, and we get some little throwbacks. When that happened, now we got a little way for them to redo the heads for that. Though I don't know if we're ever gonna see any Griffin breakout beast slime squeezers or werewolf slime squeezers. And they might just keep those things for their own line, and then change the beast up for this other breakout beast thing. So that's always a possibility. Man, I'm talking for 25 minutes. Anyway, possibility. Otherwise, for that one, we can only speculate what they can try to give back another throwback to. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. I don't think we're gonna get wyverns as a new species. I think that would just count for dragons on Dragon Team, like how the Phoenix would count for Griffin Team. So we will probably like get this, but like with the little joints that we see Bellfire with, but with like the letter wings. That's what I think. That's how our wyvern's gonna be, and that's how our like Dimorphodons. Cause I say Dimorphodons because we got dinosaurs or dino beasts, whatever you want to call them, lizards. That's what they would be like. No pterosaurs. So, I don't think we're gonna get a new Hemo for a wyvern-esque creature for any other reason. And unlike last time I was gonna be throwing random species of creatures, I'm gonna do more in fact than them doing throwbacks. And you know what? The names of the breakout beasts and then certain creatures the idea is based off of something they already did. Like Ironclaw. His name's off a dragon from Dragon Universe, but he's pretty much the reincarnation of the werewolf and plasma creeps. Like how Boulder's the reincarnation of the Gorgon and plasma creeps. They random go back into the line and bring stuff back. I think these breakout beasts, I'm gonna call them squeezers. Squeezers are supposed like a reincarnation of the plasma hatchers, because the plasma hatchers, a lot of them were sea creature based, and doing their own thing. They just failed. These are kind of sea creature based, so I think they're basing off that. Yeah. And, oh man, I bet I got any time left. Oh, okay. Man, I got the part where I wanted in. Man, okay. Okay. But like, you can only hint to a creature they get from things they have already done and whatnot. So like if we get like some certain God War beasts, we probably see that for Breakout Beast 2 or something like that. Like I can see them doing the swamp dragons or the ogre dragons, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they would call them, whatnot, because they're not true dragons or whatever. I don't know. Y'all remember the fire and steel was fire and ice lines of Dragons universe or whatnot, and how it had movies and shows. So they can bring those back. It's like these little fur. It's like these like fur ogre like creatures, which I can see that happening. We have like, I guess it'll be ogre team, I guess, or Vorgon team. When you see these little things that have their own little dragon form, have their own bodies in the breakout beast, I can see that, and I would be okay with that. They did look interesting. Okay. Let's see what else. They kind of already beat me to the punch with the sea creatures with the Kraken, because they kind of got these other breakout beast thing I was talking about earlier. So they may or may not be throwing the tentacles thrown back from that, because the tentacles also remind me of the plasma dragon tentacles you had. Not the long ones, like the curled up ones. It's a different mode, don't worry. But wrong to that. So they might already theoretically have a Kraken now. So can't use the Kraken from the Pirates line. Now, more of the bugs, I mean, we could personally get, like, razor scales. Is a scorpion alpha like, pirates. We could actually get, like, a scorpion beast or bug beast-esque creature. Based off of that. Or, you know, they can go back into plasma creeps because, you know what? We got our werewolves and we got our gorgols. Where's our vampires at? And we get like a bat creature because they did have two separate bat creatures, the vampire and the plasma hatcher bat thing. So the next way we could legit be getting bats. Let's see how that works. Bats versus werewolves, vampires versus werewolves. We get that. Now for ghouls, I don't know. Now I can see them doing ghouls, but it'll be like a whole nother mold or whatnot. It'd be like I feel like the ghoul would be like undead and whatnot. I don't know about the mummy or the zombie. I feel like that would recognize with the ghoul too. Well, that's all I gotta say for that because I only got like 2 minutes left. So like, subscribe. I'll throw another information video about further things, but we could maybe see. Now, the next video is gonna be completely theorized, and I'll explain it again over here. Over here was some information that was true, and some information that I think could happen. Like, subscribe, show your friends, and comment.